Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. You're smack dab in the Hawaiian standard zone. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It's always nice to start the show off with a queen. So I don't know where they're going to put that, unless they're going to send one out right away, because there was already two 747s here. As far as I know, UPS can only park two of them over there, so it'll be interesting to see where it taxis over to. Saw our good friend Corey in the chat. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat, Joy. I don't think we're going to be here for that flight. WN 1483. That one doesn't sound familiar. I'm not sure if we're going to be here for that flight. I'll look that up, though. I might be wrong. Those 14 numbers, 100 numbers. Let's see. WN 1438. 1483. How about a little dyslexia first thing in the morning? Oh, 805. Okay, we will be here for that one. I will keep an eye out. Hopefully it doesn't go the other runway, Corey. But hope you have a safe trip and take tons of photos. Many of you know Corey. He's a local plane spotter here. He is in the chat all the time. If you want to follow him on Instagram, his Instagram handle is Ko from Hawaii. K-O from Hawaii, all one word. Give him a follow on Instagram. But thank you very much, Corey. Have a great time at the air show. We got Ron here. Alan. Thought I saw Miss Wolves in there. Here's Miss Wolves. Hello. Got H. Dot in the house. Steve's here. Legalized Shen. So as I mentioned a minute ago, I meant to look where that UPS is going. It is going over where it normally goes. I thought there was 2 of them here already, so we'll find out, I guess. So it looks like the first one coming in our side on 4 right is a Northern Air Cargo coming in from Kailua Kona. See if we can catch that on its, it might be, see if we can catch it on its, there it is. See if we can catch it when it's turning. They do these Northern Air Cargos do a pretty big bank. Okay, I just lost him again. Ah, there he is. That bank was a little less impressive than normal. Pardon me. Oh, thanks, John. All right. Hello, Keith, Wendy. Man, looks like all the cool kids in the house this morning. Garrett, Legalized Shemp. Upper. I can't remember if I said Upper already, but anyway, Michael's here. Thank y'all for being here so early. If you tuned into the 360 camera right as it went live, got a really nice sunrise over the Ko'olau Mountains over there. So hopefully you guys check that out. We have 4 people over there right now. See if we can get some more people over there. We are still doing the contest over there. I haven't seen Ian today. Hopefully Ian's didn't bail on us because I haven't sent his shirt yet. Technically I have. It's just I got a processing thing for it on Tuesday. I don't know what the deal is. Usually they're very quick. Usually they're extremely quick, and I don't know what the deal is with this one. I think it's because usually when I order something as my own order, they seem to put it on the back burner. But when a customer orders it, they get it out right away. Next one coming in this side is a 717. It is turning at the end over there. It is coming in from Hilo. It is somewhere out here. Somewhere. There it is. Out there.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, 2 miles. They'll be turning west down there. Caravans are level at 2,000. Contact departure. Friendly 59er, Roger. Maintain visual separation from the pitch bearing. Altitude your discretion. Runway 8 left, clear to land. Full start of runway 4 left. Boeing 757 is on a 8-mile final.
Oh yeah, Corey, I did see that. I wonder, how are they going to fit more traffic there? They'll still only have one runway. It's already the busiest single runway airport in the United States. How are they going to fit more traffic?
FedEx 1002 Holland Air traffic holding in position parallel runway. Caravan north as it fails inbound to the crossing runway. We'll hold center rear runway, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Okay, FedEx is coming in this way. This is not one of the usual little tiny feeder FedExes. This is a 757. It's the next arrival on 4 right. Lately, the last month and a half, or maybe a little less, they've been bringing in a lot of these 757s and doing inner island with them. I guess the package volume is too much for the little feeder planes to handle. So they're bringing in a bunch of these. They're bringing a couple of these 757s. This one's right here. And this one's coming in from Maui. Nice little short flight. In a 717, that flight's about 25 minutes, but I've seen them do it in 17 minutes before. We'll see what this one did it in. I don't think it's going to be as short as that flight that Walt gets in DFW. He has one that comes from Alliance Airport. That's just north of Fort Worth and comes into DFW when he does his night shows. And I believe the taxi on the ground at DFW is longer than the actual flight. I don't think this one's going to be that short. Go around. And we'll try to pick that up when it gets around the other side. It comes over here. Should be above the sun somewhere right now.
FedEx 1002, contact first on 118.3. Main 59, turn left hotel, contact ground point 9. Alright, 16 go off, but you know what, you're gonna exit, turn left Foxtrot, a left turn, so left turn on Foxtrot.
Alright, so I didn't hear the reason of the go-around, but the ATC was chastising someone at the same time. So I don't know if that's the reason. So if anybody heard the reason, I didn't hear it. I have to go back and look at that go-around on the 360 camera. That might be actually kind of cool. Honolulu Sunrise is back in the UK, Keith. That's interesting. Nice to see it back. Carol, you're here, so you're definitely one of the cool kids. All the cool kids hang out at Reverse Ops. So now we won't have an accurate time. We can only guess on that FedEx of how long the flight is, because it's been in the air for 23 minutes. I would have. Ooh, copying a phone number. The person she was chastising, the plane she was chastising, just got the "I've got a number for you to take down" speech. So that guy's gonna have a bad day. Okay, so FedEx looks like it's gonna line up and try this runway again. It's going pretty south. We'll see where that goes. There's Qantas down there too, but I think Qantas will most likely do a couple of S-turns and end up on the other runway. As my theory proved that they didn't have enough parking spaces and one of them must be ready to go, are going to get our first queen early this morning. Our first queen departure, that is. We have the UPS 68 heading off to Hong Kong. It is pushed back. It's 747-400. I was kind of focusing on the 757, Brandon, but I did hear her tell him that he didn't respond to her instructions. And then he did something. I think he did something she told him she didn't tell him to do. So I think the first thing was he didn't reply to her when she reached out to him, and then he did something without letting her know. But I didn't hear the whole conversation, so I don't want to speculate too much. But I will say, if you go to the Reverse Ops companion channel, HNL Ops, you can rewind it about 8 minutes and hear the ATC for yourself. So our companion channel over there at HNL Ops is running right now. It's running the map and the live ATC. So if you can go over to HNL Ops right now, you can rewind it a few minutes and hear the ATC yourself. A little plug.
Wind calm, runway 4 right, clear to land traffic. We'll look in position for a low runway.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. Windy, I don't know if we're expecting rain this afternoon. I usually just check the morning forecast because that's when I'll be out here. But so we might be expecting rain in the afternoon, but no rain this morning till 10 o'clock anyway. Ah, Michael's double liked. I like that. Thank you very much. Alright, so that FedEx that did the go-around is second for arrival. There's a, looks like a Cessna in front of it. Yeah, no, sorry, it's a Pilatus PC-12 in front of it. So he's going to wait here, at least for the Pilatus. That Pilatus is about a mile out. Hello, Fred. How you doing? So this one's going to wait for the FedEx. We got a UPS holding short for a FedEx. Ooh, hey. Hear my own voice. That's not good. Anytime I hear my own voice, that's not good. So let's cut over to the FedEx. There it is.
Delta 422, runway 8 right, line of way, traffic arriving, crossing runway. Heavies continue taxi via Romeo Juliet. Give way to a Delta. You'll see them in about a minute on Juliet. November 6, Tango Alpha, contact number 6.
All right. So UPS is going to continue its roll down there, and then we'll get a Delta cutting in front of it. That Delta is heading off to LA with the extra X. And that Melbourne 330 did go to, the Qantas did head over to the other runway, so that looks like it's next for arrival on 8 left. Yeah, Fred, we were talking about that a couple shows ago. Seems to be pretty standard for FedEx to use those 757s on really short runs. I don't know if you were here a minute ago when we talked about the one that goes from Alliance Airport to DFW almost every night. And I think it's about a 9-minute flight. And it takes longer to taxi than it does to actually fly over there. So Walt gets that on runway DFW usually every night during his night streams. And then there was a couple other that I saw somewhere else, but they started using them for the inner island here a little bit ago. I don't know, that go around was pretty impressive. They sure it sure had plenty of power. Hello, Peter.
Honolulu Tower, traffic 7 miles on across the runway, heavy Airbus 330, wind calm, runway 4 right clear to land, hold short, runway 8 left for land.
Yeah, Fred, you could definitely drive there faster than going through security.
105 Heavy Honolulu, sir.
I can see the Qantas now. The Delta just got clearance, so we should be able to see them both. At least a little bit of the Qantas. Yeah, plane crazy Mikey. If Hawaiian got some 757s, Alaska would just steal them. Oh, we have an O'Malley sighting. Hello, O'Malley.
HNL aircraft Honolulu, it is Romeo current, altimeter 2997, wind calm.
We'll take the Qantas next, and we'll see how long we can hold it, and then before the Queen starts to roll. Because it has already received his clearance for takeoff, so we'll just hold the Qantas until... Ah, hello, Peter. Oh, you changed your name back. Okay, so let's do something real quick and then we'll do something else real quick. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I might have said Tuesday in the very beginning of the show. It's been bugging me. I might have said it, but it is in fact Thursday. Unless you're watching in Japan or Australia, I think. And then I think it might be Friday. But either way, wherever you're at in the world, welcome. If you don't know who I am or where I am, I can answer those questions for you right now. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's named after the late senator from the state and territory of Hawaii. That is right over here. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the island of Oahu, somewhere on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. We usually do two shows during the week and then one Saturday show here. The Saturday show is a little bit longer because I don't have to go to work. Today I have to go to my day job right after this, so we're going to be here till about another little over 2 hours from now. I got to start wrapping things up at 9:45 local time. So we have a couple of announcements today that we're going to get right to. I think we'll make sure I'm not going to talk over any planes. Okay, we do have a United that's working down here, but I think I have enough time to ramble and babble through the rest of this stuff. So we have, as many of you know, we have a trip to Germany coming up. It is less than 2 weeks away, I think. I think we leave Wednesday the 8th, I think. And we get there the 9th. So we're going to fly out of here on the next flight. That is it the next one that's coming out? No, they still haven't switched it yet. It'll be the 8 o'clock United. By then it'll be a 757. We'll fly out of here on the 757 on United. 8 in the morning on Wednesday. We switch over to a 340-300 from Lufthansa in LA with the extra X. Then we arrive in Frankfurt the next day. So then we're going to be in Frankfurt for a few days. We're going to do Munich and Berlin, and we might dip down. We're going to dip down into Innsbruck, Austria, a couple towns in between, Cinderella castles, airplane museums. It's going to be a fun time. But I do have some news for all you. We're going to do at least 4 aviation shows. I'm going to schedule. We have 4 scheduled. We're going to try to do more, but the Kickstarter, I've promised 4, so we're going to have 4 scheduled, and we'll try to work in any other extra ones we can. But we have dates for those right here. The first one will be Friday, October 10th in Frankfurt. Then we do the 12th in Berlin, the 16th in Munich, and then we're back in Frankfurt because we're going to depart out of Frankfurt, and we're going to do another show on the 20th. Those are all scheduled for morning shows right now, 9 a.m. I know that kind of, some people on the mainland, that might be a little weird time, I think. Might be in the middle of the night for a lot of the mainland people. We're going to try to do a couple of night shows, but those are a little harder to plan because, tourist activities during the day. So we will definitely try to do some night shows, but we're not going to schedule those as of right now. We're going to schedule these 4. I'll announce the as soon as I'm waiting on a person to get back to me on one of the locations. So as soon as I get word back on that, yes or no, we'll announce the actual locations. 3 of the shows will definitely be at one of the public viewing spaces. At Munich and Berlin especially will be at the public viewing spaces. So if you have the itch to come out and say hello, at least 3 of those 4 shows will be at a public place where you can actually do that. So we're also going to have a little bit of merch to try to help offset the cost. I know a lot of you gave money through the Kickstarter campaign, and that covered a chunk of it, and we're going to, and I'm very appreciative of that. But I'm trying to raise as much money as I can, because as you know, European travel is not cheap, especially when you do it from 12 time zones away. So we have a couple of merchandise we're gonna launch in the shop. And I'll drop a link to this in the chat in a second. These are our first shirts. We're gonna have a bunch of these, so stay tuned. I won't miss the 757 that's taxiing to the end of the runway right now. I promise that. So we have our Opstoberfest shirt. We have in the middle we have the reverse ops logo in the German flag colors. And then we have I'm just here for the apple strudel. I hope I said that correctly. I've changed that from Pop-Tart to apple strudel. And then we have some retro and modern logo reverse op shirts. Oh, let's take the 757. Hold on a second. It's moving already. Alright, so we have these shirts, the Opstoberfest, and the reverse ops, and I'm just here for the Apfelstrudel. And then we have the retro and the modern reverse ops shirts and mugs and things like that. And then we have the Condor Stripey shirts, reverse ops Condor Stripey shirts. So you can head on over to that link I just dropped in the chat, and you can see there's actually more than that. I got a little crazy. I went a little crazy. Thank you, Taxiway Lima. So if you head on over, you should be able to see there's also some mugs and stickers and magnets and things like that. I try to get something for every budget, but I'm really proud of these. I had a lot of fun working on these. So I hope you I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. So the next one out should be the Majuro flight. Let's whip around and get it. It's 737 over on the end of the runway there. It is moving its way into position. That's the beauty of the internet, Michael. Oh, the CFI on the fly, I did not see that. That's interesting. February 26th, huh? That's out of focus. Ah, Corey's boarding now. When you're boarding, lean into the cockpit and tell the pilot you want 8 right. Hello, Ken. So I know I missed some milestones. I think I missed at least 1 or 2, so I'll get back to those in just a second. Ah, awesome, John. Thank you. So, before we even started, I think today, our good friend Bird Feeder Network Livestream has sent in a €2 super chat. Thank you very much. I hope your live stream's going well. I see you occasionally. I see you in the Aaron Parecki's live stream. I don't watch his stream live because he starts too early in the morning for me. But occasionally I'll see Bird Feeder Network over on the replay of that stream. And our good friend Martin Colette is celebrating 19 months at the 330 level. That's amazing. Amazing generosity. Thank you very much. Thanks for everything. Says aloha everyone. 72 days. That's getting very close. But thank you, Martin. And our good friend in Triple Threat Mod is coming up 22 months at the 717. Well, thank you very much. Says love this amazing family. I couldn't agree more. This is turned into something extremely awesome around here. But thank you all. We have two C-17s lit up on the Hickam ramp now. Looks like Flight Radar has changed the logo for the Air Force. So we're not going to see it in today's stream, unfortunately, but if you are a local plane spotter here and you're a Pokemon fan, the Pokemon Pikachu jet is coming in today. It is the third ANA of the day, so it'll be in here about 10:30 or so. So if you're a local plane spotter, you want to catch that, come out here about 10:30 or so. It usually leaves about 2 o'clock, so if you want to catch its departure. Unfortunately, I will be slaving away for the man, as they say. It's not that bad. I actually enjoy my job, and the man at my job is pretty cool. So actually, it's a woman, but you know, whatever. But the first A380 today is it looks like it's about an hour out. 8:44. Ooh, it's sped up a little. 8:37 now. We have a friend of the channel on that flight. Good friend Steve, the South Bay plane spotter, is on that flight. We met him in LA last week. She had him on the channel, or on the stream for a couple of seconds. Hello, Sarah. Christine. Good to see you both here. Gavin. Ooh, we have another queen lit up. All right. So there's a Atlas that was parked over on the cargo ramp, the north cargo ramp, or hard ramp, when I showed up this morning. It has pushed back, so we're getting another queen here very shortly. Very queen heavy show today. I like that. Oh, we have 200 likes already too. Thanks, everybody. Jobber, I haven't heard anything about it being fixed. It is still there. I saw it there this morning. But I haven't heard anything about anybody working on it, but that's kind of out of my scope of knowledge, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. That's what you get for doing things on the fly. That's what you get for doing things on the fly, O'Malley. All right, refresh your page. I like my shop. There's the company that I didn't write the code for the shop. It's a company that does that. And, it's really good, works really well, but I haven't figured out a way just to say, okay, at 9 o'clock this morning on a Tuesday or a Thursday, have this product go live. You can change it from not active to active at a certain time, but that doesn't make it live on the site. It just means you could search for it. So I haven't figured out a way to make it go, to change all the stuff at a certain time. That would be really handy, so I'm not here trying to do it on my phone. There is a green stripy shirt. There should be a green stripe. I made a green stripy shirt. Huh. Weird. There should be a green stripy shirt. Why is there no green stripy shirt? Huh. That is very odd. See, O'Malley's my beta tester. Admin. Products. Collections. Aha. That's why there's no green stripy shirt. Hold on. See what I mean about 80 things you gotta change?
Honolulu turn. Traffic 2 mile final across the runway. Caravan. West home. Runway 8 left, turtle land. Hold short. Runway 4 left. And landing crest. 8 left, turtle land. Hold short of 4 left. That was 30. Engineer 815 off the runway. 4 right and remain south of next place. Boston. So, C-41, turn right, that's kind of ground.
Alright, green stripy shirt problem fixed.
Truck on a runway up and left. Continuing use. That's 4 right of Fox truck. Up to takeoff. Continue directly offshore. Clear the takeoff at 4 right of Fox truck and direct offshore is a 361 South Alpha.
If you have no idea what I'm talking about, if you know a green stripe, we're doing some merch for the Germany trip coming up. So we have the Oktoberfest merch here. I have modified my I'm Just Here for the Pop-Tart shirt for the I'm Just Here for the Apfelstrudel shirt. We also have the Reverse Ops logo in the German flag colors. And we have the Opstoberfest, because we're not going for Oktoberfest, we're going for Opstoberfest. And then we have the retro Reverse Ops and the modern Reverse Ops Lufthansa kinda-ish shirts. And then we have the Condor stripy shirts. Please don't buy the wrong color Condor stripy shirt and get beat up by a football hooligan who mistakes it for their rival. Hello, Uncle Plane Guy. I saw you over on the companion stream the other day. That chat's not quite as active yet over there. Alright, so that 747 we were talking about a minute ago has now started to move. It's about halfway down Alpha right now. Is Kelvin here? Kelvin had a question about the companion streams. Is Kelvin here today? I haven't seen Kelvin yet. If you guys are watching on the companion stream, the 360 stream, how would you park like that and then just get out of your car and walk away? Thanks, John. Hello, Steve. Thanks for being late, fashionably late.
Central aircraft, Honolulu to Sierra, current, altimeter 299 east.
Well, granted, the parking spaces here are kind of narrow. You don't have to. There's plenty of parking where you don't have to park completely over the line. Take care, O'Malley. Exactly, Black Cat.
That was locked to understand up 5, you're clear runway 8 left now. Traffic 6. Honu 46 Honolulu there, runway 4 right to Foxtrot, focus takeoff, line of off. Sept 4 right to Foxtrot, Honu 46.
Did I get Gabriel's? I think I missed Gabriel's thing. I think I did. Our good friend and local plane spotter and pyro Gabriel is celebrating 15 months at the 321 level. Thank you very much. This is Aloha, Patrick. You're awesome, and thank you for everything you do. As always, hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. So far, it's pretty good. It's a little warm this morning. I thought it was gonna be a little cooler, but other than that, it's going pretty good. A queen already, another one on the way. Can't ask for more than that. But thanks, Gabriel. Thank you for being a long-time supporter of the channel. So the Queen should be coming through the trees any second now, so we're gonna flip over to the trees, focus on the correct thing. There we go. And we should have a Atlas Air Queen coming through those trees, followed right behind by a the Island Jenny Special Hawaiian Flight 6. It's heading off to Vegas. So as if I'm not promoting enough stuff, we do have the companion streams going over on the HNL Ops channel. That's what's linked at the top in the pinned in the top of the chat there. That's the link to the streams that are running now. We actually have three live streams running over there right now. We have the 360 camera, kind of a behind the scenes camera, but it's shows you all around where I'm standing right now. There's also two streams over there running where you can follow along on the radar app and have the ATC overlaid on top of that in real time. So I know there's other ways that you can accomplish that feat, but I thought I'd try to make it a little easier for you. Ah, Corey is on board. Did you tell him Did you tell him, the pilot, that you wanted to go 8 right? Our good friend Corey is heading off to San Diego. Ah, there's Kelvin, yes. Unfortunately, I can't on that one. The one that's up there right now is from AirNav Radar. And so I can't modify the actual map. If I showed like ADSB Exchange, they show them, but I don't have permission to show their map. I have permission to show the flight radar map, flight radar 24, and the AirNav map, but I don't have permission to show the ADSB one. So unfortunately, I can't, but I will look into it. Hello, Lance. Thanks for being here. So this Atlas Air here, this one's heading off to Guam. Yeah, Calvin, unfortunately, I'm limited to what the maps they provide. ADSB Exchange does offer a wider variety of maps you can choose, so I will reach out to them to see if I can get access to use theirs on that stream. And then it would have taxiway numbers and things like that. I guess taxiway letters. That was Hawaiian Flight 6 heading off to Vegas. Well, I really nailed the balance on the tripod today. Look at that. Ooh, little wingtip vortices. You have the... I'm always complaining about the balance of the tripod. I really nailed it today. So when you have the tripod and the idea on a video head tripod is when you let it go, it stays where it is. So if I put it up here and I let it go, it doesn't move. And that's what you're always striving for. And I always most of the time I fail. But that's the key. You want it to stay where you put it. Our good friend Scottish Linda, wee Linda, celebrating 5 months at the 321 level. That's tremendous support. Thank you very much. Tons of emojis. Love airplanes, love F-22s, love the turtles, love A380s. I agree with all that. But thank you very much, Linda. Wee Linda. I love saying that. So this United here is the flight I'll be on, but not the plane I'll be on. They're going to switch this flight over to a 757, I believe this Friday maybe. Someone in the chat on Thursday said they were going to switch this flight to a 757 on Friday, which I am very excited about. Because I can't remember if I've ever flown on a 757 before. Spent most of my life flying Americans, so I don't remember when American got rid of their 757s. It's been a while. We actually saw an old American 757 come through here. It was pulled out of the boneyard, did one test flight, and then flew over the Pacific to here, and then over to, oh, I forget where it went. It was going for a freighter conversion. And it actually got stuck here for a couple days, but it still had most of the old livery on it, the blue stripe and half of the tail logo of the American Airlines. Our good friend Straw Hat. Beautiful streamers on the tip. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here for 4 months. At the 330 level, that's tremendous support. Appreciate it. Straw Hat's one of our Kickstarter backers as well. Thank you very much for that. It says here new member, but that is a flaw in the system, as they say, because I know Michael's been with us for a very long time. In fact, you can see there the gold badge. He's been here well over a year. So thank you very much, Michael. We'll come back to the 330 level. O'Malley will be by with your POG drink soon. Thank you very much for the long-time support of the channel. I see that name, your name, when I do my end of streams credits. It's always right at the top of the longest members here. So thank you very much. Alright, so the next one out is a Hawaiian 321. That is already at the end of the runway. There it is. It is heading off to Portland. Yeah, Michael, that's my favorite all-time livery, and I know I'm a little biased because my dad worked for American, maybe, but man, those planes look so good, especially like the DC-10. That's always going to be my favorite. The DC-10 and the old retro, or I guess it's not the old livery now. I don't know, retro sounds weird. Hello, David. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Alright. So our friend Corey's plane is taxiing down Alpha right now. We'll see which runway they send it to. Yeah, the L-1011s, David, I really like those as well. Those were really cool. Of course, I'm a sucker for a tri-jet, so... I don't. That's another one, David. I don't remember flying on was the L-1011. We flew on a lot of DC-10s. I don't remember every time, but I think a lot of times when we flew from Dallas back to New York, it was on a DC-10. I seem to remember that. And then I remember a DC-10 we flew from San Francisco to New York. And then I'm almost positive when we flew from DFW to Gatwick as a kid, about when I was probably 13, it was a DC-10. So we have a 717 coming in on the crossing runway. It is coming in from Maui. I think we're going to get Corey's plane down here. So our good friend Corey, who's in the chat a lot, local plane spotters, heading out to San Diego. So he should be... Yes, he's definitely coming down here. He's on that Southwest plane that's coming down Juliet right now. Oh yeah, Gabriel, I've seen that one. That's a lot. That's honestly that's a lot more technically involved than what I have going. There's a lot more to it than what I do. So maybe in the future we could do something like that, but that's a lot of work to get up and running. Brandon, I don't think so. I don't remember them having an L-1011, and that's like I said, that's why I don't think I've flown on one, because I don't remember flying any other airline as a kid besides American. As an adult, I have, but. Yeah, Michael, how many do they have? I know they had problems with their first one. Do they have more than just the one now? So this is Corey's flight here. Oh, Gabriel, speaking of Hawaiian DC-10s, I have this really cool photo, I'll have to find it, of a Hawaiian DC-10 at Manchester Airport, believe it or not. Apparently a long time ago they did a promotion with something, and they didn't do a regular flight there, but it was some kind of, I believe it was a charter tour flight back in the day. So they had a Hawaiian DC-10 at Manchester. Hello, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you make it back someday. Yeah, well, have a safe flight, Corey.
1483 heading 155, contact departure. Heading 155, going to departure, southwest 1483. First heading 678, change runway 4 right, clear to land. Runway will position on the crossing runway. 540 time, runway 8 left, effect all line of way, traffic departing and landing runway 4. That's 248, contact departure.
Yeah, Gabriel, that's it's always a treat to see when Omega brings that out here. I always love seeing that. Might need a paint job though, but other than that, it still looks pretty good. Ah, hello, Fast Eddie.
Running 540 Dutch traffic says ahead of you is going to wind up on a diverging height from you, runway 8 left at Echo for takeoff.
The first A380 is just on the other side of Kauai now, so that's not that far away. Says 22 minutes on Flight Radar. That's a little quicker than I thought. But they're the smart ones.
Lockheed, turn left heading 155. Okay, contact departure.
Alright, so we got a second. We're going to recap a few things today that we've talked about. We are running 3 companion streams right now. We have, actually, technically, I have 4 live streams going right this second. The one you're watching here. And then we have 3 companion streams just to accentuate your viewing pleasure here. We have a 360 camera. We have a couple people over there right now. That is gives you a 360-degree view of everything around me. If you're watching on a computer, use the ASDW, the gaming keys. You can move the screen around with those keys. It's actually pretty cool. So use the WASD keys to move the screen around. If not, you can just use your mouse, or if you're on your phone, you can move your phone around. We also have 2 streams going over there that show you the flight radar and show you and have you the ATC pumped into that. Those 2 are up. There's a vertical one for your phone and a horizontal one for your computer. Those are up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can tune into those 2 anytime if you want to listen to the ATC here. I have it going at work because I find it very relaxing sometimes. When there's no other streams going on, I'll just have it on in the background. It's kind of relaxing. Kind of, I guess, maybe a little ASMR feeling. But it's right now it's broadcasting 118.1, which is the main tower frequency. In a couple days, we're going to have it pumping both tower frequencies. So you'll hear all the calls. When it gets a little busy, sometimes you miss some stuff on the reef runway. There's a separate frequency for that. So I'm going to update that this weekend. So you'll hear all the action. We also have our trip to Germany coming up. Thank you to all the Kickstarter backers for that. We've got 4 shows funded, so we're going to do 4 shows. They are scheduled here for you. Frankfurt, Berlin, Munich, and then back to Frankfurt on the way out. There's going to be other streams, like a Kickstarter backer-only stream, a members-only stream, and we'll try to get as many other aviation streams as humanly possible in there as well. But those are the 4 we know we have scheduled, so That time is Germany time. That is not Hawaii time. So adjust your thinking accordingly. The good thing is, right now, the Central European summertime is exactly 12 hours off of here. So right now it is 8:23 at night at Germany. So if you see 9 o'clock there and you're in Hawaii, it'll be 9 o'clock at night. So it's really easy right now to figure that out. So we'll be doing those 4 shows and a bunch of other stuff. So turn on those notifications, both here and on HNL Ops. You never know where we're going to be. For those between the shows and things like that. I'll also be updating stuff on Instagram, so if you follow me over there, that is also Reverse Ops on Instagram. So I might be doing a live on Instagram over there, or I'll definitely be updating. You can find that very easily by going to reverseops.com/findme. You see all the socials. You'll see the link over to HNL Ops, and you'll see the ways to support the channel, memberships and PayPal and all that. All that in reverseops.com/findme. But you'll find the Instagram there. We also have some merchandise for the specifically for the German tour. It's our Opstoberfest tour. So that is the official Opstoberfest. Don't buy the fake from the guy in the parking lot. That's the official Opstoberfest T-shirt there. Then you have the Reverse Ops in the German flag colors, and the I'm just here for the Apfelstrudel. I hope I'm saying that correct. I learned it from Google Translate. And then we also have the retro and modern Lufthansa Reverse Ops shirts. So they're the Lufthansa shirt, or Lufthansa logo with the Reverse Ops logo instead. And then we have the Condor stripy shirts. Oh yeah, I think alright, so something's wrong with the let's see, am I still live there? Still live there. We'll diagnose the 360 camera here in just a second. But you have the Condor stripy shirts, the Passion, the Sand, the Island, the Sea, and the Sunshine, I believe. So Passion is red, Sea is the tan, Sunshine is the orange, Island is the green, and Sea is the blue. So those are all available at reverseopsshop.com. I'll drop a link in the chat for that. And I wonder if it's just too hot. It might be too hot. Hold on a second. The encoder is a little drifted into the sun here, so hold on one second. The encoder does not like to be hot, and the sun has moved and put it right into the sun. So give me a second.
Yeah, Hawaiian 147. White 147 down and 4 right to the land wind. 4 right to the land wind. Tower, Kahuna A3 is going to be monitoring tower. Kahuna A3 or just off the freeway, okay. And runway 4 and approach to take off Kahuna A3. Sorry, 4 and approach shot, clear for takeoff for Kahuna A3.
Alright, so the 360 camera should be getting back to normal. I think it was just the sun moved and the encoder drifted into the sun. It got too hot. So, should be back up any second now.
Line 193, contact departure. Southwest 93, departure. Good day. Good day.
Alright. Sweet. I guess, Kelvin, I think one of your iPads doesn't like me as much, I guess. Alright, so the next one over here is going to be a Hawaiian. It's coming in from Kailua Kona. It'll be on 4 right in just a second. Should be right in, there it is. We don't have a lot of wind today and not a lot of clouds. The clouds over the mountains broke up.
Contact departure for Kahuna A3. Good day.
And so it's getting rather toasty out here. Pat in the hat. Well, that runs. I probably should have my hat on. See, Rainbow Love's not here, so I didn't remember to put my hat on. The next one in is a Kamaka Air. After that, we should get a Southwest coming in from Kailua Kona. Ah, hello, Kirsten. Good to see you. Well, how long have you been here? I feel bad now. I'm sorry. As you may have noticed, I do have a tendency to miss stuff, so it's kind of not that surprising. Alright, so the ANA is now well past halfway between Kauai and Oahu. Ah, and look who else is here. Rainbow Love is here. I'm wearing my hat. See? See, Rainbow Love? I thought of you and I put my hat on. Don't get carried away, Rainbow Love. One thing at a time. Alright, so our next 747 has lit up. It is scheduled for 8:52. Well, that's a great picture. The picture on this one from Flight Radar is really good. I like that picture. It's off to Sydney. Like I said, it's scheduled a few minutes out, so. I can't do sunglasses when I stream, Brandon. I have a hard time seeing the screens, and then I switch out, and it's great when I'm looking at like the actual airplane, but when I'm trying to look at the screens, it doesn't work. And I haven't found a pair of sunglasses to work with both. Sometimes I like flip up clip-on sunglasses. Yes, it's sunglasses from the 80s that your dad probably wore. But clip-on flip-ups, I do wear those most of the time. And they work pretty good. But I think I left the pair I usually use here in my travel stuff that I took to Cranky Dorkfest. Hello, Jonathan. There are no private moments here, Jonathan. I originally intended there to be lots of private moments, but I've ended up spewing a lot more stories than I ever planned to tell. There are a few more stories I haven't told on air yet. We'll see if those ever come out. Thanks, Peter. Alright, so I believe the Super is second for arrival. We have a Southwest in front of it. The Super is now currently over Koalina. We do have a viewer of the channel on this one today. His handle is South Bay Plane Spotter. He's on Instagram as South Bay Plane Spotter. His name's Steve. We met him in LA last week. Or was it 2 weeks ago? And he is on this flying Honu flight, so he is next. So if you guys know Steve. I can actually see the Honu now. Let's see if we can. So it's above that puffy white cloud. Yeah, there it is. Well, welcome, Steve. Hope you have a great time here in Hawaii. He's going to be here through Saturday. He said he might stop by the truck on Saturday. But if you CFI on the fly, yes, it's still here. I have no updates out on it, unfortunately. Last I heard, some people were doing an inspection of it last Saturday or last Tuesday? That'd have been last Saturday, but I haven't heard any update on that. Hello, little Momo. Good to see you. So we've got right at about another hour left in the show today. If you could hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. If you watching the show and you haven't subscribed yet, that would also be awesome. Coming in from the south to 4 right is a Southwest coming in from Hilo. Oh, thanks, John. Oh, yeah. Well, a shark sighting here. Hello, Mike D. Ah, nice, Eham. Yeah, I see that Hawker. I don't I don't think I'm gonna be able to see it on camera. It's at almost 16,000 feet, so I can't even see it with my naked eye. How's it going? Oh, thanks.
Is that available for viewing online?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Okay,
If you look up Reverse Ops.
Reverse Ops.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Hey, let me give you a, here, I'll give you a, I got stem. Here, let me give you a sticker so you don't I don't think you'll, judging by your outfit, I don't think you'll remember the name, you'll forget the name Reverse Ops, but, give you a sticker.
All right, what's your name?
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick. Alan.
Alan, good to meet you. That's going to dip behind the guard check there for just a second, and we'll get it when it comes back around. Yeah, Christine, I just realized we ran out of our big Pop-Tart stickers. I hope I saved one for myself. I might not have. I think I might have gave out my last big Pop-Tart sticker. Oh no. I gave away a bunch of stickers in LA. They had some new island stickers that have the Hawaiian Islands on them. And then we had some slightly different Pop-Tart stickers that we gave away in LA. So I saved about half of them for Europe. So if you see me in Deutschland, I'll have a sticker. Hello, Marcy. So how did the Queen look on the 360 camera? Usually it looks pretty good going by. Yes. Well, I'll see what I can do, Christine. They're available in the shop. I'll see what in the place I get my merch from. So we'll see. I can do that. Oh. Had my feet in the wrong position, and I tried to move over, I almost lost my balance. Yeah, we're getting some much bigger, taller clouds here, as Michael says in the chat, over the last little bit. There are these here. A couple hours ago, those were very stringy and low clouds. Now they're building up with the heat and moisture of the day. I say that like I'm a weatherman or something. I'm not. I'm just making stuff up. Oh, rain later today? Yeah, someone was asking about that earlier today. Honestly, I only checked the weather in the morning just to make sure that I'm not going to be battling any rain in the morning. But I never look past about 10 o'clock. Well, here you can, Kirsten, you can say pretty much the same thing almost every day and be right. You could say it's going to be 74 to 84 degrees with a chance of windward and Mauka showers. And you'd be right probably 90% of the time. Something Reach just got clearance to go to 8 right. I didn't hear the number. Ah, it's the 22s. That guy's got a Texas toll tag sticker on his car. Of course, it's amazing the amount of cars you see from Texas here. A lot of the people who are up at Schofield and Shafter, the Army folks, come in from the bases in Texas and bring their cars. So you see quite a lot of Texas plates here. When soldiers are moved from duty station to duty station, they don't necessarily have to change their registration and their plates on their car, because usually they're only going to be there a couple of years or so they don't make them change, which is kind of yay boo for them, yay for them, boo for everybody else, because that yay for them, they don't have to pay the new register and take all the trouble to get new plates on their car. But boo for us, because we got about 150,000 people. Oh, I see the F-22s now. 150,000 people driving around in cars on the island who don't pay registration here. Well, some of them don't pay registration here. And they don't have, so none of that money goes to fix our roads. So it's a yay boo thing. Viva! Viva! Los Raptors! I promise I won't do that one again. That will not make it into the rotation. So on Tuesday, when we had pretty much this exact shot right here, I'll tell you after, because he's going right away. He has got places to go. Three more now at the end of the runway already. So when we had about this shot right here on Tuesday, we had a Ohio class nuclear submarine right behind the F-22s. So I took a still of that. I put it on my Instagram. We got more coming. I see at least 2 more, 3 more. That's 8 total now. So I think you got, I saw 3 more, but I don't know if any are hidden behind the guard shack. So there's 1 there. One, 2. last one had a lot of wing fluff. Holy cow. Lots of wing fluff. Oh. I can still hear them echoing in the clouds up there. There's a new ship on me. I've never seen this one before. Well, I don't think I have. It's very boxy. It's like a Volvo of ships. Alright, I think after all that, I need a drink of water. I'll be right back. Looks like there's a tanker. Oh yeah, EHAM's got the thing. There's a tanker heading down this way. Alright, we'll catch up on a few of these here. Our badass little Momo is celebrating 10 months at the 717 level. Thanks for another fun month, Patrick. Aloha. Well, thank you very much. Aloha to you as well. We have our good friend Keith PDX celebrating 16 big months at the 717 level. Thank you very much. Ooh, saw some 22 C2 Greyhound. I haven't seen one of them in a while. Oh, there's the tanker in the background there. But thank you very much, Keith. We have Scott Kuiper celebrating, is that eight months. Thank you very much at the 717 level. Says thanks, Patrick, for another great show. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a Reverse Ops member. I really appreciate it. All the anniversaries today. Thank you very much. Bunch of long-term support. Thank you all.
Departure, make sure I have that one stop. Crossing 24, hotel cross right, left at Juliet, taxi to runway 89. Crossing left to the taxi right, left.
There he is. Jeez. Sometimes, Brandon, there seems to be, but it's only when they have an exercise, and there's a lot of planes here. So when they do like Century Aloha or any of the other big ones where they have a lot of planes here, sometimes there'll be a lot of fighters going out at once. But usually they're pretty good. They're really experienced about handling stuff like that here, so they know where to go, how to send them out. So. Yeah, Kelvin, that third one today will be the Pokemon. So this one's just waiting for another Cessna to cross in front of it. That's doing it right now. We have a DHL 777 on the downwind somewhere out there. Should be straight south of me, but I don't see it. Probably looking too low. Yeah, we'll try to get that DHL when it comes in here. It's the Singapore Airlines DHL. Ooh, whoops, sorry guys. Looking for the DHL and I'm missing the C-135. So Travis, there's two of them here currently. One of them landed about half an hour ago or so. The other one's here because of mechanical issues, so it's been here for about a week. The third one should be getting close. It should be right around 10 o'clock. Let's check the time on it. Currently it's actually going to be early, 9:30 today. So the sea green one will be here at 9:30. So another, not that long. Show on map. It still shows on the other side of Kauai. I don't see how it's going to get here by 9:30. I think one of the apps might be wrong. Alright, so this app is telling me it'll be here at 9:50. The other app was telling me 9:30. I think the other app is wrong. But 9:50 is good. That's slightly into overtime, but not double overtime. Oh, it has been a quick 3 months. Thank you very much, Angela Farley. We're at 3 months at the 717 level. Oh, here Elvis has entered the building. Pick that up on the other side of the guard shack.
Elvis 21 Heavy departure, frequency now 124.6. Elvis 21 Heavy, wind 1404 on my 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Hawaii 198 departure, frequency now 124.8.
Travis, no, this is my home airport here. I was in LAX last week for Cranky Dork Fest, so I did some shows there. But this is my home airport. Elvis has left the building. I repeat, Elvis has left the building.
Elvis 21 Heavy, contact departure. Hawaii 198 crossway, triple started heavy C-17 1146, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Singapore Air is calling in for final on the other runway, so we'll try to get it while it's in the air. Alright, so we'll get a second or two more on that 777, so we're going to take this 717 leaving on the reef runway. This is Japan Air. It's coming in before that 777. This is a 76. Nice big 70s collar winglets on that one. I like that. Yeah, there's several different live streams from LA. So they have that airport pretty covered. Of course, they could always. I mean, as everyone says, LA has too many live streamers, and it's a busy enough airport where I think it probably, as long as some people are willing to work at nights and odd days, they could fit another couple streamers in there, because there's lots of times I tune on YouTube and there's no one streaming from LAX. So if you're willing to fill in the gaps of the other bigger streamers, I think there's room for another one. I heard recently there's also a Spanish language plane spotter live stream from LAX. I meant to go look that up. This is Singapore Airlines with co-branded with DHL, so it's got DHL packages on it, but it's operated by Singapore Airlines. Yeah, Travis, this is a little weird when two of the streamers are streaming from the same place at the same time, but there's, 4 or 5, maybe more places to stream from LAX, so. John, we need that one to speed up a few minutes. Yeah, Travis, we get 2 of those a day, one from LA, one from Cincinnati. We should have another one coming pretty soon. In fact, it is crossing over the coastline now. It'll be, it looks like, second for arrival. So the one that's coming in next is coming in from Cincinnati. The one we just saw is came in from LA with the extra X.
Singapore 7441 heavy hard target warning number 2 Airbus A321 2 mile final wind 1405 runway 8 left clear to mass.
Next one over there is going to be a 321. It's a Hawaiian coming in from San Jose, so we'll get that here in just a second.
Singapore 7413 heavy contact now or taxi via Yankee Zulu. Yankee Zulu, Papa Zulu, Singapore 7413 heavy taxi Yankee Zulu monitor ground. Yankee Zulu monitor ground, Singapore 7413. Singapore 7441 heavy traffic will hold in position crossing runway.
Yeah, Keith, that is my favorite spot. Unfortunately, it's kind of an expensive spot. It's not exactly a cheap spot to stream from. Oh, it's sped up by 3 minutes. I like that, John. All right, Elvis and now Tiger. Ah, nice short flight over the Ko'olau Mountains.
181, traffic full now, final cross the runway, range 1506, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. Runway 4 left, clear for takeoff, 181.
This is the second of the Singapore DHL. Ooh. Short approach to 4 left. Change runway 4 left, make short approach runway 4 left, clear the back. Short approach in the last quarter, Oh, hey!
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How was the flight?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I still haven't taken that one yet. And one of these days I'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great flight.
Yeah. How full was it?
In business class, it was pretty full, but I don't know about.
Yeah. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing business and like the upper classes are pretty full. And then economy is somewhere around half to 3/4.
I didn't even know who was in economy, so
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, my wife flew economy back in January, and she said it was about 3/4 going out, and it was pretty full coming back. So,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about the rumors, but I don't think they'll be flying 2 of them in here. If
yeah, I mean, it just by the fact that they had when they did their big rotation for maintenance, they were doing instead of 2 every day, they were doing the first one every day and the second one 3 times. So you think if they were having problems selling seats,
Yeah.
they would have stayed doing that.
yeah.
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 But I always heard when they first came out here and they first started flying 2, because they flew 1 for a long time, and then when they brought 2 in, I heard that if they sold business and first out, the trip was paid for. Like they broke even.
Makes sense.
And then economy was just gravy. So it's a little different economy now and a little different yen prices and things like that, but it's probably still close to that.
Business class is pretty big, though.
Yeah.
It takes up like half that top deck.
Yeah.
I think in premium economy is the other.
Yeah.
And there's a small little section for first class.
Yeah.
And then there was a line for first class. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. How long are you here for?
5 nights.
5 nights. That's how it's. You
Yeah.
through. Was that Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Good seeing you.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by the truck.
Yeah. The fighters have taken off.
Yeah, they left right about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And sometimes they go out.
If they go out at 9, sometimes they go out at noon or 1. It just depends on their schedule.
Yeah.
I wish they'd give me that schedule. They just, but you probably if you're down here around noon or 1,
Yeah.
you might see them again.
Probably just gonna stick around here because it's a little too early to check in the hotel.
Yeah, that's the problem with coming in. I always like when I go to LA, I take the red eye out of here and it gets me there at 7, and I can't check into my hotel till 4. So I'm just driving around in the rental car.
I can usually get away with getting in there around 12.
Yeah.
But if you come in at 9,
Yeah. Yeah,
your bags probably go to the pool or something.
Yeah, the place I stay in LA, they want to charge me $100 to check in early, and I'm like, no, yeah, It's the Westin over there on Century.
That one.
Yeah, they wanted to charge me $100 to check in an hour and a half early, and I was like, no.
That's crazy.
So, oh, Stitch.
Continue on the way 4 left, turn left 6 go, and then
That was the Lilo and Stitch 717.
everyone heading on turn runway right taxi Alpha, hold short runway is up.
I've only got about 20 minutes left, and I got to get to my real job. But I'll be back out here on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll probably come on Saturday.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll start. I usually start up at the other end. When you come down Lagoon Drive, there's some rent-a-cars
Yeah, I saw
storage lots on the left.
Yeah.
I'm usually up there till about 10, and then I'll come down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
See you later.
Take
Have a good
care.
one.
So that was Steve. He was on the Honu, the South Bay plane spotter, is on Instagram. He's here for till Tuesday, so he flew in on the orange Honu. Hello, Josh. All right, we'll see you later, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so we have a C-17 that's on Juliet right now. But see if we can see if, I think it's on Juliet. It looks like it slipped over to Bravo. Unless the app's acting wonky. Might be acting wonky. Something's coming down at Juliet anyway. Yeah, Jonathan, if you get that global entry, you can get out to Honolulu is very quick if you have global entry. Oh, it is the C-17, so the app was a little wonky. Yeah, if you there are quite a few international flights coming in, but they spread them out pretty good here. They used to have them, well, spread out pretty good for passengers, not good for us. We used to have a lot of them show up around 9 o'clock, and they've kind of spread those out to 10 to 11 now. So it's good for the people, but not good for us. Take care, Travis. Hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. So I think this is the one that is just going across to K-Bay. So K-Bay is the Kaneohe Bay Marine Air Station over there. If you're looking on a map, there's kind of a peninsula island off the town of Kaneohe. That's where it's located. Over there you get a lot of Ospreys, and you get a lot of some P-8s will stop in there every once in a while. Lots of helicopters. And they have 2 Hunter Hawkers over there that they sent out. One went over our head a little while ago. There's Steve up on the barricade, getting some good shots, I hope. Oh yeah, they have drones over there too. Alright, the A380 is not far off the coast, so it has sped up quite a bit, so we will definitely get it in the show today. It is, really doesn't look like there's that much in front of it, so it's not going to be stacked up in too much traffic. There's a Hawaiian coming in from Salt Lake City in front of it, but I really don't see anything else that's going to be in front of it. So it's off Makaha right now, so it'll be here in just a few minutes. It is the sea green one this morning because the blue one is still here over by the Aloha Air Cargo. So while we got that, we're going to do this. That's 7 minutes out. So we're going to flip over to this view. So we can run. We missed this a couple days in a row, so I apologize for that, but I wanted to make sure I got this in today. So the next one is, like I said, is the 321 coming in from Salt Lake City. And we'll get that here in just a minute. If you're following along on a map, you really get a good view of these smaller planes when they get over Iroquois Point, which is that lobster claw little jut of the island going into Pearl Harbor. Oh, take care, EM. We'll see you next time. Thanks again. So we're still waiting on the A380, so just because I'm rolling the credits now doesn't mean we're out of here, so don't ditch us yet. We're still waiting on the flying Honu. It's the second car alarm today. And there's no fighters. You usually get the car alarms and the fighters are going. Twofer shot there. Look at that. So the A380 is just about to cross over Ko'olina.
What's your date today? We're going Alpha 3, Hawaiian 9er. 95, turn up on Delta, contact ground. That's on Delta, calling ground, Hawaiian 9er. On the 182 Super Honolulu Tower, wind 1506, runway 8 left, clear to land.
The A380 should be in good view in about a minute and a half or so. I'd like to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, and Alan. With a special thanks to Mrs. Reverse Ops, who I couldn't do this without. And also a special thanks to our good friend Steve Rogers. Thank you very much, Steve. Alright, so we're going to go back to Super Zoom. And now we should be able to look at that perfect timing almost. There it is right there. So take care, Kelvin. We'll see you next time.
Additional traffic will land runway 8 left, the Airbus A321, they will hold short of the intersection. Flight 3536 Golf, Honolulu Tower, continue on the freeway 5 arrival to runway 4 left, maintain 2000.
All right, thanks everyone. It's been a lot of fun. Today was pretty good. Lots of queens, fighters, super heavies. Can't really ask for much more than that. Don't forget about our merch that we launched today. Well, first we'll do the streams. So this is the streams from Germany. We have the dates set for the 4 scheduled streams. There'll be other pop-up streams, but these are the thing. I'll post this on social media later today or tomorrow. We also have some Opstoberfest merchandise. So that's Opstoberfest merchandise. And we also have the Lufthansa sort of reverse ops modern and retro livery shirts and other items. And then we have the Condor items. That's Passion, Beach, Sunshine, Island, and Sea are the ones there on the right. So those are my Condor reverse op shirts. So those are available over at the shop right now. I'll drop a link in the chat. You can head on over there. I've seen my phone's been going crazy with a bunch of orders already today, so thank you very much for that. You guys are nothing short of incredible, every one of you. So all the members, the lurkers, the subscribers, the non-subscribers, thank you all for being here, putting up with me, putting up with the ads, because it all really helps get us back out here the next show. So thank you very much. The next show will be Saturday morning. Pay attention to the new start time for the Saturday shows for a little while because the sun is rising later. So we're trying to get out here when it's not dark. So the new start time for the Saturday shows is 7:45 local time, 7:45 Hawaii time. We'll be back then. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you all soon. Don't forget about the pinned comment at the top there. That takes you over to the Reverse Ops Companion channel where you can follow along with the ATC, or you can watch me break down with the 360 camera. So this stream will automatically redirect you to the 360 camera after we're done here. So if you want to just hang out and let it auto-direct you, it should auto-direct you right to the 360 camera. You can watch me break down most of the way till I have to take down that camera. So thanks everyone. Thanks again to the mods. We'll see you all later. Aloha, everyone. Such nice comments in the chat. You guys are amazing. You guys are so great. Ooh, H-Dot got the green stripey shirt. But such nice comments. You guys are amazing.